Boom. We're back in it. Seventh episode that we've done together, number 23 total. I think it was about a month ago, almost a month ago today, we did our last one. And the big news item was the Queen dying. And now the whole international order of things is like out of array. Shit's crazy everywhere. Not because of the Queen dying. It's just an interesting coincidence.
Shit's been crazy anyways. The Queen dying was actually that was just a slow news week, honestly.
It got out of the news pretty quick. I mean, they showed the funeral everywhere, but like after the funeral, that's about it. That's about all you heard of it. I mean,
you occasionally see somebody making fun of the new guy, but other than that, I mean, just people who are into. I don't even think the people who are into like royalty are that into it. Like she was significant, but like the rest of them that anybody cares about are just like the younger ones.
Yeah, and people that are obsessed with all I don't know. I don't get the. I mean, I understand that people are obsessed with like the royal family and they get real into it. I mean, we have reality TV shows based around American families and them being wild. I understand how people get into it and everything. It's just not really my cup of tea.
No, everybody has their shit they're into. You're a big Packers guy.
Yeah.
They had a game today. Speaking of that, they had a game. It was in London, wasn't it? It all ties in together, doesn't it? Yeah, I bet the Queen would have loved to see that one.
The Queen was a big Giants fan. She believed in Daniel Jones, unlike everyone else, myself.
I believe in Daniel Jones. I don't believe he'll be great. I think he'll be a top 10 in the next 3 years, 5 years after a couple people retire.
I don't think so. I don't think his ceiling's going to be that high. I don't think he's going to get that much better than he is like right now. I think we're seeing like the peak of Daniel Jones right now as we speak. Now, am I saying that because they beat my favorite team? Maybe.
I would definitely say so.
It's pretty impressive, though. I would say. I mean, beating the Packers. They haven't done that a lot that I can remember. And it was a good game. The Packers had the lead there for a minute, like in the beginning.
I'm seeing Mark Andrews scored, which is good for my parlay.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, there's a game going on right now as we're recording. It's the who's playing? I don't have it pulled up in front of me.
Oh, it's the
Bengals and the Ravens.
Bengals-Ravens. That's a hell of a game, In case anyone comes back and listens to this in any few years from now, the year is 2022, and it is week 5. It's week 5. No, it's week 6. I don't know. It's one of the two.
I have no clue. I just couldn't tell you.
Shit.
The weeks have flown by though. Like I feel like we were just excited for football season to start. Now we are on week 5.
Doesn't that bother you? You're like it's going to be here and be gone before we knew it.
Yeah, because I feel like I've been watching football. Like I feel like I've been watching a fair amount of football. I've been watching a fair amount of college football, and I still feel like I haven't seen the amount of football that I would like ideally. There's just so many games. There's so much stuff going on. It's hard to sit down and watch like every game, but you got to appreciate football season while you have it.
See, Red Zone hooks you up though. It is possible to watch every game. Have you not seen the commercial? You can see every game every Sunday. That's NFL Sunday ticket. No, now Red Zone's every touchdown. That's right. Which fucking that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't give you the whole story, but if you're one of your favorite teams isn't playing, throw Red Zone on, have you a good time. I actually didn't know the Packers were playing this morning until I woke up and saw that you had texted me, and that was like 30 minutes before I had woken up. I don't know. I didn't see anything about them playing in London. I just missed it. I don't know that I would be waking up for them anyway. But I might.
Dang. I mean,
I don't know. I like sleeping in on the weekend.
I don't know. I mean, if you're up though, you should have at least caught part of it because there's always that gap of time. You wake up at if you wake up at 10 o'clock, the game's on for another hour. Like that's like halftime.
Yeah, I did just say that we should appreciate football season while it's here and watch as
Yeah,
much
you
football as
just
possible. Uh, well, I don't know, man. Within reason, you know.
yeah. I mean, there you watch a lot of other games.
Yeah. I threw on Red Zone at noon, and I watched the Titans play, which was a lot of fun. Carson Wentz, you know, he gave up the whole game-ending touch or interception.
Did he
So that
really?
was
See, I didn't watch that.
it was like Red Zone too. Like they were looking to score and take the lead and win in the final seconds of the game, and yeah, he threw it right to a fucking Titan that was in the end zone.
God damn, that's terrible.
Just some Carson Wentz shit, you know. I mean, they should have known he wasn't any good. They played against him when they played against him twice a year when he was on the Eagles. They should have known he wasn't any good.
He had a good year in there.
He had a good year. He had a single,
and it was
good
a good
year.
one. It was a damn good one. He made it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, he got him there. He didn't close the deal. But It was a really good season. I mean, it was very, it was good, but he's not worth a fuck now.
He's top 25, you know, of the 32 teams.
Well, what kind of a list is that, though? You've got to slim that down some. I mean,
if you slim it down anymore, he's not on the list.
Almost, yeah, he'd number 25.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, almost everyone is a top 25 quarterback. You know,
who's the worst quarterback in the league that starts? This week, Kenny Pickett. I don't know how that will be in the following weeks, but he just, you know, first game.
Yeah,
you don't expect a lot, though.
Jared Goff is right there too. Didn't score any points today.
He didn't score any points. Terrible. God damn.
0 got blown out by the Patriots, 29-0.
By the Patriots.
Now their offense, yeah. Now see that like before this week, their offense had been the highest scoring in the league, but they've also given up the most points in the league. So they've been dropping bombs and then not playing any defense. And today they didn't play either. Obviously, they didn't score any points.
What do you think about Patriots backup quarterback coming in?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing him play.
He obviously started, you know, this week, but like this is that third string guy. I haven't actually looked at his stat line. Let me check that out.
Yeah, I haven't seen his stat line. I did watch. No, actually, no. Yeah, no. I watched him play. He played a little last week, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I watched him there, and I remember him being all right for a third string quarterback.
He had 188 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
That was today?
And it was today. 5 rushing yards, and they won. They won 29-0. You know, fucking whatever. That's fine.
You got the win. I mean,
you got the win.
It's the most important thing week to week. I mean, drop 29 on them. I mean, that's respectable. It's not the best stat line ever, but like they won the game, so it just kind of is what it is.
Justin Fields went for 17 fantasy points. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole game. I just know he had some nice runs. You know, yeah. I wish he would. I wonder what his career will be like because somebody's going to get him for a decent bargain. You know.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
When his contract's up and he doesn't have a great, you know, history.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The Bears just year to year, they seem to have talent on their roster, and they never really seem to do anything with it. It's like if you look at them on paper, they're not like the worst team ever. You know,
they're not that good this year, though.
No, they're not that good. They're just not. No. I don't know what they're gonna do really. Like Justin Fields has some potential, but I don't know. He's still in that phase where he'll show like glimpses of fucking brilliance, and then he'll throw a pick on like the next play.
Yeah, no, he's not like He doesn't control games yet. He's not that kind of guy.
No. Dude, speaking of fucking backup quarterbacks and shit, the Dolphins.
Oh fuck.
They had their third string in today. I can't remember his name. I watched him play. I was excited to see him come in. Yeah, 7th round pick, some rookie out of somewhere. And I can't remember if they won that game or not.
Let me see.
No, they did not. They got beat up pretty good. The Jets. They played the Jets.
Yeah. No, the Jets fucking. Yeah, no. Zach Wilson's fucking somebody's mom tonight.
To celebrate.
Oh yeah.
Drop 40 points. Gonna get out there and bag a 40-year-old.
Damn, Taysom Hill had 3 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown.
He had one really good rushing play.
Oh, it was crazy.
He scored a touchdown, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. If he didn't, he went out like the one. He's fucking. He's one of those guys. He's like. See, I think the world could have used. I think some team in the NFL could have used Tim Tebow in the exact same way.
Yeah.
And he probably would have been better.
That's interesting. I could see that. He's such a weird player, Taysom Hill. Like, he's just what he's able to do. And, like, I think I said it earlier. He's not like really great at anything he does, but he's pretty good. I don't know that you'd want to use him. You wouldn't want him to be your starting quarterback all season, I don't think. But the Saints playing him in the role that they have, I mean, it seems to work out for him for the most part. I don't know how much they're paying him, but, if he's not taking up a whole lot of cap space, why not?
No, hell no. They should keep him as long as they can. I mean, he's also like 32, 33 years old. It's not like he could go play somewhere else and just demand a big ass, bunch of money. He's also like he's a system guy, You had to, or I don't know, like you had to have whole, like, I don't know. You run plays all around just him. So, like, I don't know. Let's say he gets 8 touchdowns a year. Every team could use 8 more touchdowns, but, like, do you have the personnel to fucking make him work? And, would that fit? And also, like, are the Saints ever going to give him up? Because if you can pay somebody $4 million to score 8 touchdowns for you, that's, I don't know what's good and what's not good, but that seems like a good deal.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, so just why not keep him around? It's fun to watch, too, when you see him out there doing his shit. It's pretty entertaining to watch.
No, it's good.
Smith is pretty entertaining to watch, too.
Man, the last time we were on this we were doing a show, I said, I'm glad you brought it back up. I fucking said Geno Smith was good. I said he was the best backup in the NFL, and I was wrong. He's actually one of the best starters.
Dude, the turnaround that his career has had over these past few weeks has been crazy.
There's no way you spend that many years as a backup in the NFL, get like practice reps and all that, and you're not pretty good. Do you see where there was some fucking journalist that asked him at a press conference? They rattled off his stats, and they're like, does any of this surprise you? And he's like, does it surprise you? He's like, it doesn't surprise me. It shouldn't surprise you. It's good.
No, that is good. He's dope, man. He's really out there doing it. He's finally getting him like a legit starting opportunity, and he's making the most of it. I should have known he was serious after beating Denver to start off the season. Should have known he just wasn't fucking around.
Denver sucks.
They're really bad. Dude, they're particularly bad.
It's not anyone's fault but Russell Wilson. He's terrible. I don't know if I
Yeah, I
said that
don't
on the
know.
podcast before, but I will fucking go on the record saying I think Russell Wilson is the most overrated player in the NFL.
I think that could very well be true, especially if you look at his contract. He's under contract until like 2028.
$260 million.
Yeah. And here we are, week 5, and everyone can kind of already figure out that, the Russell Wilson experiment in Denver is just not working. It's just not.
They're fucked though. What are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Can you get rid of him? You're not going to trade him away. Everybody else is like, damn, this guy's not any good. This guy was right in a great place around a coach who really, Pete Carroll's a hell of a coach. He's doing the same shit with Geno Smith.
Yeah. Yeah. He's really just one of those guys. You give him a guy like Geno Smith, and he's cracked the code. He knows what works. Russell Wilson in Denver, they're just fucking awful, man. That game was terrible too. This past Thursday, terrible. I can't even remember who they played, but they're terrible too.
Oh, it was like 12-9. Yeah,
it was awful. The Colts, they're bad too, man.
yeah, but like you didn't expect them to be good.
No, their defense is fine.
Jonathan, well, no, that's a lie. Jonathan Taylor should have fucking did shit. Who's not that dude?
Oh, no, Jonathan Taylor is definitely really good, but like Matt Ryan's not that dude.
No, he's just old. He's a transition quarterback. You just need somebody there so you can build your roster for a year or two.
Yeah, it's a shame because I do like the guy.
He's the kind of guy who they will draft somebody this year, and Matt Ryan will start the first 4 games, and if they don't do really well, he will for sure become a fucking goddamn sideline coach next year.
Yeah, they're gonna give him the Mitch Trubisky treatment.
He deserves better than that, though. He made it all the way to the Super Bowl and then lost fucking humiliatingly. I don't know if that's a word, but we're going with it.
Yeah. He's a solid quarterback, or he was when he was with the Falcons. He's just a solid quarterback. And he also, he's better than Carson Wentz, obviously. But like Carson Wentz, he had like the one really good season that stood out. He won MVP.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah. So, he had his peak. He had his moment. Super Bowl didn't work out, obviously. And now he gets to ride the wave out with the Colts. And I don't know, fucking go like 6-11 on the season, maybe, if that.
How many years they got him for?
I don't know.
Too many.
Yeah. Oh yeah, too many. Really, it's just weird seeing Matt Ryan in that uniform, too. It's like, man, take that shit off. Go back to the Falcons. Though I do like Mariota on the Falcons, so I don't really want Matt Ryan to come back.
Mariota's he's needed an opportunity.
I don't really know. Well, I kind of just don't really think he's starter level, but I like him. He was a lot of fun to watch in college. Loved it when he came to Tennessee. Didn't fucking work out in Tennessee, but that's okay. Yeah,
he did all right though.
Yeah,
he didn't do great. He got it done as good as no one else gets it really done. I don't know. Tannehill's gotten it done pretty good.
Yeah, but the Titans were terrible before he came in, and they were terrible when he was there. No, they were pretty terrible.
Yeah, no.
And they're doing good now. Mariota can have fun with the Falcons. He held Tom Brady to a close game today. Not he, but the Falcons did.
Fucking. I saw this the other day, and I'm looking at a picture of him right now. The Giants head coach, Brian Daboll. He looks like fucking Alex Jones to me.
I saw somebody talking about this, but I don't remember what he looks like.
Yeah, he just kind of. It's just in. It might have been me. I might have sent you a picture of him.
I think it probably was. Uh, let's see this Alex Jones looking dude.
Not too much. When he's got a hat on, he does.
Yeah, I could see that.
And when
He's a
he's
big
yelling
dude.
and saying "fuck," he looks like him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that I could definitely see. Um, there are two things we forgot to mention at the beginning of this podcast because we did just hop right into football. One of them being that this podcast has a new name. We're going to call it the Below the Surface podcast because that sounds a little more professional. A name for a very unprofessional podcast.
And the idea, I feel like, is we're gonna, go below the surface with some topics.
Yeah, which is why this is an excellent transition that I've done. So now we can talk about serious stuff. We actually can't though, because fucking one other thing we didn't mention: the Paqui One Chip challenge. I tweeted about it
Ah,
just a little bit before we came on.
so we are now how many minutes into this fucking thing? 21 minutes in.
21.
We're gonna give it till. We're gonna give it another 35 minutes, 30 minutes or so. Let's give it 30 minutes, and in 30 minutes you're gonna eat that chip.
Yeah, I think 30 minutes is pretty good. Yeah, and it'll be like when we're winding down the podcast. I'm gonna eat this chip. I've got it here. I picked it up, and I saw it at a gas station, like right down the road from my place, and I figured why not? Why not do it on the podcast? I've seen a million other people do it. We're actually we're actually definitely late to the party there, but figure why not do it? And obviously want to do that at the end so that I'm not suffering through this entire podcast.
Are you sure it
But
would be funnier just to eat it now?
it might be funnier, but like if that chip is really unbearable, I don't want to have to do another
Yeah,
40 minutes.
I'd say there's a 50-50 chance the show just fucking ends when you're like, all right, I can't do this anymore.
I've got to go chug that expired milk I have in my fridge.
It's fucking disgusting. Yeah.
I don't know if it's expired. I did not check before I sat down. I will do that before I eat that chip, probably.
Don't check before you eat the chip.
I feel like it's a recipe for disaster right
You're
there.
gonna eat the chip anyways, though.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna eat the chip.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to drink expired milk.
Oh, don't you want to drink the milk? If the milk's expired, then you're just not going to be drinking milk. You can check after you eat the chip.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I should
Yeah,
probably just try to do it without a drink. I mean, I do have like a couple beers here.
You could just drink the beers, like a man would.
I don't know how much beer helps out with spicy food, but I eat the two together all the time. So, it should be pretty good. It should be. I don't know what we'll be talking about at that like 50-minute mark, but whatever it is, we'll take a brief pause. Eat a chip. I'll eat a chip. You're not eating a chip. You should. But
Fuck no, that's ridiculous. That shit. I've read somewhere that they're gonna get rid of them because they're like, you could sue the fuck out of them for that because you hurt somebody. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of a bitch.
You didn't want to tell me that before I said I would do this.
You've already said you're gonna do it. I thought you have the same fucking access to the same little supercomputer that they call a fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
Shit.
I can't take it back now, so
No,
it is what it is. We'll see
right.
what's up. Yeah, we'll see what's up. It's fine. I like spicy stuff. I eat spicy food all the time. So what crazy nonsense that's been going on over the past couple of weeks do we want to dive into? I mean, there's politics, there's international affairs, there's.
Let's jump in. Let's start with the big one recently. The only thing that's really been in the news recently, like the past 24 hours, has been that bridge. The fucking, the
Crimean
one
bridge.
yeah, that's significant. It's now being used again. I never realized like the importance of it just like blew up that one section of it and then fucked up the rails or something on like there's a train part of it.
Yeah.
No,
it's probably a good thing to have strategically. But I saw Putin came out on TV today and said, I think I think he blamed Ukraine for it. And like, I
Yeah,
mean, you guys
obviously.
are at war, my guy. What do you mean? Are you going to blame
So
him for blowing up something like this? Is what y'all are doing. Y'all are at war.
yeah, it is kind of the whole thing, you know. Like you are kind of fucking, you know, you are blowing up all their shit, but you
Yeah,
claim that it's your shit, you know. But that doesn't really mean anything. They kind of claim that bridge is their shit too.
yeah. It's
Well,
also
they
not.
don't, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say they don't really claim the bridge is theirs. It's kind of they see it as, you know, the a real negative thing because it, you know, connects Russia to Crimea.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Ukraine also. They're also being accused of killing that. I don't remember her name, but the pro-Putin journalist that was assassinated a while back. I can't remember exactly how long ago that was,
I mean, yeah,
but
it could be. Sounds like it could be them,
yeah. Well,
which
I'm pretty
is
sure. I think even our like agencies came out and they were like, "Yeah, Ukrainians were the ones responsible for assassinating her." She was like very pro-Putin. She had her own like pretty right-wing had a TV show, I think. And yeah, they assassinated her.
wait, is that the one whose father was the significant guy they blew her up in the car?
I think so. Yeah,
Oh yeah, her
I
father
think so.
was like, I don't know, some significant fucking thing, like they're the Mike Pompeo equivalent or something.
Oh yeah, I had forgotten all about that until right now.
Shit, yeah,
Yeah,
that was something.
yeah, and then the Nord Stream pipeline getting messed with.
I wonder if in history this is gonna be like the start of something, you know? Like
Yeah,
you like kids will read about in history books. They'll be like, there was this, there was this, there was this.
yeah,
Probably not. Maybe.
maybe. I guess it depends on how much it escalates. Um, like what is like like what is going to be the one big thing that happens that like takes it to another level? I mean, I think something that I think something that would do that would be Putin using a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, I don't know where he if he. I think it depends on where he uses one too, and how big a one he uses.
Yeah, it would be a pretty significant escalation, regardless. I don't know how we would respond to that though. I mean, is that the moment? Is that the catalyst that like gets us involved in a bigger conflict, or do we still try to like hold it off and kick the can down the road a little? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
I don't even know if if the incident happens in that part of the world because North Korea is acting out too. We talk about crazy shit going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're definitely. This is what we meant when we were saying that shit has just kind of been going crazy. North Korea is acting up again. Um, they're like, it seems like every day they're shooting a missile over towards Japan.
Like straight over top of it. You know, sometimes I'll be driving down the road and I'll like look up between the buildings or something, and you just see like a plane fucking. You see like the chemtrails from the plane, right? And
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
yeah,
right.
and
Sure. Go ahead.
and fucking, you're just like, there's people who like see that shit and they see like 50 of them, and it's goddamn like missiles and shit flying over top of them.
Yeah, it really is wild. Definitely would not want to live anywhere where any of that was going on. Where you got missiles and planes flying overhead. No thanks. It's
No,
got to be awful, especially if you're somewhere where like there's like really heavy fighting going on. Or like, what if you lived in one of those towns that Russia decided to just blast with white phosphorus?
you just fucking, yeah, I don't know. It's terrible.
It's got to be horrific. And like other places around the world have been going through this for some time, like the Middle East and everything. But we haven't really seen any violence like this in a European place in a while. It's significant.
Shit.
You talk about something people will read about in history books. I mean, this conflict will definitely be one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's just getting started. Like I don't know, maybe, like eventually it's just human nature that there's going to be more conflict. Like as long as there's weapons, people are going to want to use them, and you're going to have some fucking weapons. Oh God, not that. Oh shit, I don't know if you're watching this fucking Bengals game, but boy, they just tried to do a double like reverse thing. Oh, Joe Burrow like threw it behind him to Jamar Chase, and then he passed it to T. Higgins, and he was going to toss it to Joe Burrow, and the Ravens were just blasted T. Higgins. And then the
I'm
guy just
watching
did
a
it
replay of it.
hilarious. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
did.
they're
Yeah,
doing
they're
a
not going to
perfect
show
tackle.
they should show the dance. The dance was good. Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn, they should
Okay.
have shown the dance.
I guess he didn't just blast him. It was Marcus Peters, wasn't it? Yeah. No. Anyways, yeah, no, we were talking about some other shit. A little
No.
sidetracked.
Yeah. No, Ukraine and Russia, North Korea doing their thing. I feel like there was somebody else that was doing some really crazy stuff. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know. No, it's definitely not good though.
No,
Like
it's
North
not good
Korea
for the world.
flaring up again. It's not. I don't know. It's something you just really don't want to deal with when there are so many issues that are like affecting people at home directly. There's a lot of domestic shit we need to deal with right now. So having foreign policy become a big issue just distracts our government from being able to tackle one issue or the other.
Speaking of domestic issue, fucking Biden's going to do a half-ass measure to fucking legalize some weed or decriminalize some marijuana.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the number of people that it said that this is good timing. Yeah, no, he's not pardoning that many. He's not pardoning that many people. It's a couple thousand. And then
Yeah,
I
it's the
don't know.
federal people.
Yeah, anyway, he called on Congress to do more and states to do more, but I don't know. I don't know that that's going to go anywhere. I thought that he said, I could be wrong, but I think he said something about wanting to study it and, like get it
Reschedule it and
reclassified.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, reclassify it. Yeah,
yeah. Because he
that's good.
talked about that in a speech the other day. He was like, there's no reason that it should be like Schedule 1. That just doesn't make any sense. And obviously, it doesn't make any sense. But it's crazy that our federal government is really just now addressing that issue here in the year of fucking 2022, about a month out from a midterm election.
Funny how they choose that time.
Yeah, student debt, man. Let's just get rid of that. What are we, 2-3 months out from the election? Let's just wipe that off the books.
Scumbag motherfuckers.
I mean, look, if he wanted to mess around and legalize marijuana the day of the election, that'd be tremendous.
Sounds like we need more fucking. Sounds like we should have elections more often.
Maybe.
That shit might actually happen.
Maybe. Or term limits.
Or maybe only have a House of Representatives.
Now there's an idea. Abolishing the Senate.
Abolish the Senate. Wyoming hates that. I say that we give them more reps, though.
Yeah, Wyoming hates that.
Just give them some more reps. Why not? It should be a combination of your land, your fucking output into like your economy, how much you pay in taxes and shit. No, that's not true because fucking see. I think I have a thought. I don't want to get into it on the show because we didn't really record it. But if anyone ever asks me my opinion, I think when we start when PayPal and everyone else fucking starts hacking into your bank account and we have to go to a digital currency, I cannot wait to watch all the states have their own digital currencies and all like the home values in California drop because like your home value is no longer like like it makes it where places that like feed the world that matter more, actually fucking get to carry their own weight. They get to choose how much their fucking coinage is worth.
Yeah.
Like the Tennessee dollar is worth way more than the California dollar.
Yeah. Naturally, as it should be.
Naturally, as it should be.
Yeah. That that would be interesting though to like redo the formula by which we choose like how many house reps a state has.
Oh, you're not going to entertain my new finance thing? Okay, that's fine.
I don't.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm just fucking with you. No, it's stupid. It's dumb as fuck.
there's, I don't know. There's a lot we could really get into it, but I don't know. It would. I mean, it would be an interesting idea. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how realistic something like that is.
I mean, eventually, the system we have is going to collapse.
Do you think so? You don't think we can just keep printing off more money?
Yeah, I think we can, as long as we have the best fucking explosives.
We passed $31 trillion in national debt this past week. So
That,
things
that's
are going
good.
fine.
That means we're worth a lot. We wouldn't be able to run up that much debt if we weren't worth it.
Yeah, yeah. We bought a lot of nice stuff for $31 trillion. You can only imagine the things that all that money buys.
It buys a lot of shit that blows up in Ukraine
Yeah,
and everywhere else. But you need that shit though.
yeah. It buys really nice fighter jets and tanks,
I don't know.
aircraft carriers.
Everyone I talked to who's been in the military in lots of capacities. Someone in the comments, feel free to respond. F-16 beats F-35. Doesn't beat it obviously, but like it's I don't know. It's just less fucking tech heavy, so it's just a little bit. But yeah, fighter jets, they have other good ones too. I don't know. They do spend a lot of fucking money on those F-35s. They also sell them to a lot more. Well, I don't know if it's a lot more countries, but a lot of people are lined up to buy them.
They are good things to have too.
Yeah,
Flashing that military might is it's a good thing to be able to do. Our military is number one, and we use it. It's a good thing to have. I mean, you don't want to be some country that just like you're relying on another country for protection.
strong military is important.
It's very important. I mean, if somebody wanted to argue that we should limit some military spending or whatever, I mean, you can certainly take that position
And then you
and
can
argue.
shove it up your ass.
I want the best stuff.
No, why would you not? What? So what are you?
Only the best for them boys in uniform.
If you have the second best, then who has the best?
China or Russia.
They own you. They own you
And I'll
if
be
they have.
damned.
No, we ain't lose to them.
Damn if we're gonna let China or Russia overtake us. As far as military prowess, I don't think so. Absolutely not.
Shit. No,
No.
absolutely not.
I mean, we're not going to pay down that debt anyway, so we might as well just laugh at it. It's a lot of money. It's just going to keep going up. No one is like, even Republicans don't talk about the debt anymore. They do a little, but they used to talk about the debt all the time. Deficits, the debt, everything. They used to talk about that shit nonstop, 24/7. And you just don't really hear that much about it anymore. A lot of them have stopped caring.
They're just gonna delete it like they did back in like 2008.
Yeah, you'll always have like one person in the Senate complain about the national debt. Like someone like Rand Paul will always be around, to yell about the debt and spending and all that kind of shit. But I mean, for the most part, Republicans used to talk the talk. Now they don't even bother with that anymore because everybody knows. Trump was not a stranger to spending any money.
Do you think it's obvious that Thomas Massey's going to replace Mitch McConnell?
You think he's going to replace Mitch McConnell?
Not like when Mitch McConnell finally decides to hang it up. Do you think it's possible? Not like likely necessarily, but like if it was to happen today, because you were talking about that voice remaining in there, and like not that Mitch McConnell is that voice, but Rand Paul is, and Kentucky's like a state that obviously would vote for someone like that, and they obviously like Thomas Massey.
Yeah, I think he could definitely go for it. I don't know. I can't really think of any other like notable Kentucky Republican. So like I don't even know who would run against him. But yeah, I mean
I think Andy Bashir would, if the timing was right, if he won another round of governor. He'd probably lose like Phil Bredesen did, though. Very similar candidates.
Yeah, I could definitely see something like that happening. Yeah,
I think people are.
I don't know. Yeah, Bashir could maybe do it. Not in like a general election, but like I could see him running for it. That wouldn't surprise me. Just like Thomas Massey running for that seat would not be the most surprising thing ever. I don't know who would win between the two of them, though. Is Massey like well liked enough among like regular Republicans?
I don't know. He might just be popular in like the libertarian circle.
Yeah. See, that's the thing I'm not really sure about. It's like I see a fair amount of his content, but look at me.
Yeah.
Like what are other people saying about Thomas Massey? I mean, do they even know who he is? I'm sure liberals don't like him because he flirts with that conspiracy theory side of the right.
Oh yeah.
Election denial and stuff like that. Like he definitely was he the one who had the family picture with all the guns?
He did.
Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember if that was him or somebody else. Yeah. Interesting guy. Definitely. It'd be pretty neat to have him on the podcast.
You should invite him on. Have you invited him on yet?
I don't know that I have.
You should tag him in this tweet.
I should just be like, man, come on the podcast.
You should be like, we're talking about you and hop on. Drop him the link. Maybe. I'm sure you could find his email.
Yeah, that's all too much to do. Now, if we were doing, that's what like Twitter Space would be good for. If we wanted to bring somebody in, we might have to experiment with that again.
Yeah, we need to. That shit was good. We should do that during the week.
Yeah, I was just about to suggest that because if like it'll take like 2 days for Twitter to give me the audio from the space. So if we could do that early, and I could get that back in time to put it out on Monday, that would be great. It'd be cool.
Shit, I think we should.
Anyone hops in.
Any of our fucking consistent 500 listeners.
Yeah, just see who's actively listening, who might be interested in hopping on something like that. Who even knows? Maybe some former guest.
That would be cool. Former guest coming on would be good. That'd be good.
Yeah, maybe
it's about
a show like that.
It's about building a community.
Yeah. A commune, some might say.
A commune, yeah.
Yeah, we could do it. We could do like this show, but then like invite somebody on. Just you could do that like live through Twitter Space, or you could just tell them, be like, hey, do you want to hop on this Twitter live on this day, this time, and hang out and fucking talk about whatever.
You could just start sending out this particular link that you sent me earlier for this particular podcast.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be good. Let's get them on here.
Yeah. Just use the same link. Keep it easy.
I feel like we're coming up on your chip hour.
We are. We've got about 5 more minutes.
About 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was looking at that 50-minute mark is like when I probably need to take it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be a fun experience. I really want to go check and see if that milk is in date. But I'm not going to do that right now.
You could pause the show for a second. Nah, fuck that.
No, I'm not.
The show must go on.
Yeah. Let me see. What other news things do we have? Do we? Yeah. I don't know. There's been some pretty good stuff going on. Well, there's a lot of election stuff going on because the midterm is like a month away.
Let me see what we got in our notes over here. Herschel Walker and all the women he's getting to have abortions is good. His son came out all over Twitter the other day. Yeah. His son should come on the podcast. You should invite that motherfucker on here.
Yeah, he would be cool to have on. I don't know that I'd want to make it all about his dad. His dad is like, he's really going through the ringer right now, you know? He's not that I really feel bad for him or anything, but man, like it seems like every week there's a headline out about him that you're like, holy shit. You know? And like, despite all this stuff going on, like the race in Georgia there is still pretty close. It's going to be one. I read something somewhere that like Republicans see their path to retaking the Senate as I think it was Georgia, Nevada, and Pennsylvania. I think that's it because they need to flip some. Maybe Wisconsin was in there, but they're not trying to flip that one. They're defending it. But that's where they see their path to victory. They think that Herschel Walker has a chance in Georgia. I really don't know. I probably would not bet on Herschel Walker if I was going to bet on that election.
Is there a place? I know there's places you can bet on elections. What's your favorite place to bet on elections? Does like DraftKings have that, or did you have to go like?
I don't know that I've ever actually done it. I've seen those same websites and everything.
I've seen it when I was like real young doing that shit when I was probably illegal. There was just like that sports betting online or one of those. It was just literally just that it was like self-titled album type shit, you know?
Yeah.
Just like whatever. No, I remember betting on like that must have been 20 is when the Patriots went 16-0 or 17-0 whenever the fuck that was. That was 2007. No.
Something like that.
Randy Moss. Yeah. It was whatever year that was when I was on there. So I don't even know if that website still exists. But yeah, there was like presidential shit on there.
Yeah.
I remember checking the odds in 2015 when like Trump was in it, and people were like, "Yeah."
I remember that too. Yeah, it definitely popped up then. I don't know, shit. Maybe you can bet on like any race. I don't know. I only ever remember seeing president. Maybe there's some real political nerds out there that love gambling and just bet on elections. The other two makes sense, though. The other two states that Republicans are targeting, like Nevada, I think that's a long shot, but they've got a candidate there that's, that seems to be pretty well liked. And then Pennsylvania is a big one, of course. Fetterman is, that race has been tightening for a number of reasons, but Fetterman's kind of going through it right now.
Yeah, they didn't send their best.
Yeah.
He can't help he had a stroke, but he's not just that professional anyways.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, he was very popular, early in the race. And I mean, even not that long ago, his popularity rating was pretty good, but I don't know. Just as a candidate, he's getting out there and getting after it, which is good and everything like that. But I don't know that he's my favorite Senate candidate out there. Not that Dr. Oz is any good either.
It sucks that there's not a third party. This is like the type of race libertarians need to run in, because all you need is one Senate seat in a gridlock like this fucking Congress, or this Senate, So like, I don't know why they're not putting resources into a place like that. Like it's a third party's opportunity, or Andrew Yang's bullshit he's doing.
Yeah, the forward party.
That
Oh
dumb
man,
shit, but whatever the fuck. I like some of the shit they say,
yeah. I like some of the stuff they say, but like the way they go about business is not my
It's
favorite thing.
just kind of weird. Yeah.
I was trying to look up, see who the libertarian was running in Pennsylvania, because there is one, but I can't seem to find their name. Hold on. Eric Gerhardt. Don't know anything about him other than he's the libertarian running in Pennsylvania. I think he's the one that I've seen do what?
You should get him on the show.
Yeah, no, I probably have reached out to him. He would be a good one to have. I think he's been reaching out like since debates have been happening. He's like, I want to debate. I want to get on the debate stage.
You're gonna hate this news I have for you. Did you hear that?
Is it the 30-minute timer you put?
It's chip time, bitch.
Oh, that's so funny. I was wondering what that was. I thought I was going crazy over here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it's chip time. I'm gonna hit on this vape a little bit before I dive right in. You might have to do some talking here for a minute, just as I process what's happening in my mouth after I eat this thing.
Yeah, I'll come up with something. So, yeah, no.
Let me just pull up this here. This packaging they got. It's got a warning on it, which is good.
Yeah, well, tell us what's inside of that motherfucker for anybody who has not seen the chip challenge.
I mean, it has. Let me read you the warning here. Fucking, do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Keep out of the reach of children. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing,
Maybe you
fainting,
shouldn't.
or extended
Maybe you
nausea.
shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't take it because you can't keep your fingers out of your ass.
That's so funny. I don't even have. Oh, there's a little pamphlet in here. Just grab a reaper. Let me see. It's a little banner that it's printed on. It says, "I crushed the Paqui 2022 One Chip Challenge," and then on the front it says, or the back, whatever. How long can you last before you short circuit? 1 minute powerless, 10 minutes powerful, 30 minutes supercharged, 1 hour invincible. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna have me something to drink after I eat this thing.
Don't swallow it though.
Don't swallow the chip. You think I should spit out the chip?
No, yeah, well, no, they say when you swallow the chip is when it fucks you real good.
I mean, it's just a chip. I know it's going to be hot, but like, it's just a chip.
I think you should try a piece of it.
I mean, oh brother, it smells like death. The smell is really something. Oh my god. It's green. Hold on, I am gonna Snapchat you a picture of this thing before I eat it. Hold on. Jesus. It's so strange looking. Picture's blurry, but you get it. Alright, well. Oh shit. Fuck that,
Oh
man.
no, that's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, dude, look at that. Oh man, a piece of it broke off inside there, and the dust got on my laptop. Now there's all this fucking whatever dust they put on this chip. All right, I'm gonna take a bite and see what's up.
How's the first initial taste?
Man, well, oh my god, I'll tell you, it's really not good.
Shit, it
Oh
sucks.
man, yeah, no, it's oh man, yeah, no, it's not good. Did you think a chip that looked like that might taste good? Ooh,
So it just straight up doesn't taste good flavor wise.
no, it's terrible.
Is it hot yet?
Oh, yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it didn't take that long to get hot.
You think it's about to turn up a couple degrees, or you think it's as hot as it's gonna get?
No, it's turning up a couple degrees right now.
Oh no!
Quite a few degrees actually.
Do you think you made a stupid decision?
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
Did you swallow it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it sucked. Oh man, my mouth is so hot right now.
Oh no!
I feel like I can't even touch my tongue to nothing.
Oh, that's terrible.
What do you have on the agenda for this next couple minutes?
Is your milk expired or not?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
Are you drinking beer?
Yeah.
I don't have any. This is what I had on the agenda.
Oh man, it's hot. I mean, my eyes are like watering.
Do you think it's peaked, or do you?
I fucking hope so.
Is it calming down any?
Not really. No, not particularly.
I know it's not funny. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Dude, both of my nostrils are running right now. Oh. No, I mean, I think it might be calming down a little bit.
You need the rest of it?
No. I might. I don't know. How long you want to do the rest of this podcast for? I might, if we were going to be on here a minute, I might take me another bite.
I mean, this is all I really had left on the agenda.
Oh man. Well,
I think you should, because I don't think he can get worse.
Oh. No, I don't know, man. I think it might get worse.
I don't know. I mean,
oh my god. My stomach does not feel great.
Does it not?
No. I mean, it might have something to do with this fucking chip and all this beer. Maybe.
It's just fucking foaming around you. All that hot shit. Are you gonna throw up or shit?
Oh no, neither. It's just fucking hot. Yeah, no. Well, that's fucking miserable. Oh, I don't know that. I'm not gonna eat the rest of that. What the fuck?
No, you're not a dumbass. It hadn't hit your stomach before. Now it's in your stomach. You might need to try the milk.
I might need to try the milk. Oh. Let's wrap this up. We ain't doing nothing but listening to me suffer.
Yeah,
We
no,
just
fuck it.
passed the
Yeah.
1 hour mark. This
All
shit's
right, it's
super hot.
good.
I'm gonna go get something. I'm gonna go drink some milk. And like, follow, subscribe, do all this stuff. We're out.
Yeah.